Hello and welcome back to the Kingdom of Gondor campaign, and we're almost at the 100th turn. Can you believe it? This is taking for absolutely ages. But Faramir, he's coming around this side of the Black Gate, and yeah, we're just going to keep on sending more units over here because we just need lots and lots of units over here to spruce up our armies, and then we can go, one's coming down here and one's going over there. Now, of course, one of the things of this campaign was to rebuild the borders of Gondor of old at the height of its powers around 1000 of the Third Age, roughly around there. So, who was it that said it in the comments? Master Hall said, why not let Barad-dûr, Seregost, Morigost, Thaurband, and Adan Estelad go rebel? Well, of course, that is a good idea. You know, in a vacuum, like, yeah, we'll just hold on to, like, these regions only and let all these go rebel. But what would then happen is, if they're rebel, what would end up happening is, you know, once Mordor's taken out, you'd have either Khand come in or the Easterlings come in, and that would just be a pain in the bum, really. So we're not gonna. Whilst, yeah, it just doesn't really work in this kind of sense. So we are just going to have to take them out, sadly. And, of course, Carlos, I'm sorry that I lost the general. I'll try to keep hold of them. And Niels Alfram, thank you very much for the story. And the headcanon that Denethor read, or basically, the Lone Orc has become kind of like a folktale in the legends of Mordor. And the folks in the Gondorian armies getting like, if anything goes poorly, like, oh, the Lone Orc did it. So I quite like that idea. It's like a boogeyman, as Niels put it. Really good comment. Thank you very much for that addition. And Jake Conrad and Uriel, Shadow of Saturn, both kind of said the same sort of thing, that we need to really reinforce the south, because if Dol Amroth will probably fall. Now, we are going to do that and take on the might of Umbar soon, but that's probably not going to happen in this two-turn episode. I am going to try and make it long, or go more than 2 turns. And for that reason, actually, I did cheese the siege over here in Territoros. Hopefully I put something on the screen now to kind of show that. I think I did record something of it. We took about 50% of that army out, which I feel like that's totally okay, considering there's like absolutely masses of these armies coming. And we do have these units over here in the ship ready to go, but I don't want them to fight that army, and then there's like not much point, because we don't actually have the capacity to retrain any of these guys right now anyway, so not too much of an extent. So I'm okay to let that go for another turn. And in regards to the rest of the money, oh, hang on, was there something going in Isengard? Oh yes, so we've got this under siege as well. We've already had a look, I think, of what, yeah, they get 3 units in that garrison. We haven't got really any infantry to speak of, so we're getting some more from over here, and we've got the Captain Zagrash coming. Let's just get some more Gondor infantry. That'll do quite nicely. We could do with more cavalry, but perhaps not really. We don't really need it against Isengard itself, so we can maybe let that slide. And I've already had a look at my generals in regards to moving them to better regions, but we don't actually have that many. Who would have thought it? But we've got a few that are just governing some of these towns, particularly Brethil. I'm going to keep him there just to try and get this to grow. That was a bit laggy. And yeah, so let's go from here then and see what... Oh, we've got a lot of units being trained there. I think we can pop a couple of these guys into that fort there. And other than that, I think we're just going to retrain some of these units that we... Yeah, absolutely. Let's get them in there. And, oh, we've got a lot training there. And, oh, they need to get retrained for armor. And you're already moving in that direction. Brilliant. And what do we have in here? Oh, they can all come out. You're all going over there as well. We need to... That might seem like a lot of units coming in this direction, but we need to make sure we absolutely smash Mordor. We can't have them coming back. Of course, they do have Emyn Wheel over here, so they've got that one region over there. And that's 3 more turns until surrender. I'm going to lift the siege and redo it for when Faramir comes round. So let's just do that. Bada bing, bada boom. And by the time Faramir comes round, that's 1, 2... 3, 4, 5 turns. 5 turns that he can then take over, and then there's 4 more turns. And, you know, they'll kind of... Well, we might actually attack it then. Of course, that army will come into reinforcement range for that, but that army there shan't. So they're probably going to wander back over there and then maybe take Gelebrin, who knows. But that's the only way we're going to take out... as I've said in the previous episode, I don't think that we've got enough to take both of those armies out at the same time, given the fact that they've got cave trolls and some very elite units there. So I think that's the only way we're going to take them out with Faramir's army, and that's how we're going to roll. Right, we've got the rest of the money, and with that, I'd really like to get some, like a catapult maker over here, get some trebuchets maybe. That might be quite handy up against some of the forces of the south. Let's just get some more cavalry. They might also... prove to be useful. Let's get them, and that's all of the money. Right, I think we can just end the turn there then. I think everything else has yeah, nothing too crazy. Oh, I think he's just going in there. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. Now then, Harad are attacking us. We've seen this battle many a time. I think I'm just going to skip through this. And I think it'll be fairly straightforward. I won't bore you guys with that, and we'll make sure we get more into this episode, okay? Give them no quarter this day, men. And there we have it. We could just end the battle there. We've got 88%. Most kills go to 88 by the looks of it with the Archer Militia. Yep. And well then, we get to execute them as a prize, and let's see what they do. I don't think they're going to re-attack us. It's possibly just going to be the Variags then that we have to worry about. I wonder where they're going. Variags pulling back. Well, that's going to allow... Oh, no, they're not. No, they're coming straight back in to attack. Or not. That's going to give us some time to then reinforce Territoros. The Númenorian king is dead, or the so-called. I mean, they're not really Númenorians anymore. So, well, that's pretty good. We can't really retrain too much in the way over here. We might just merge some of these territorial guards. But we've got some fresh units on the way here. So we might actually just send some of these guys back to retrain. So, I mean, they may as well. Can we retrain them? We should be able to. Yeah, we can. Okay. And, okay, let's just... Oh, let's not merge, actually. Let's merge those two. Oh, wait. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter now. Just pop them in. And I'm not really too bothered about the archers either. But let's just do that. And... you go in there, and then we can retrain them. Well, there we have it. I have put in the units that we kind of want to keep. They are our only cavalry in this area, sadly, so we're going to keep hold of those cavalry militia. That's a pretty good army there, and actually we could even hope to march out, but not really, because there's just so many Gandish and Harad armies there. There's like we're like outnumbered 4-1, so there's absolutely no way we're going to be doing that. But we've got these guys here that can then go and retrain there. Oh, sorry, just knocked the mic. And these two then, I think I'll just send them in there for now. We have no use of them currently, and they're kind of wasted against no armor units such as all of these. Like, these guys don't have a lot of armor. Only the Ardenheim really would, you know, they'll be good against them. They'll be good against them, but not these currently. So, construction report, Callan had got the governor's quarters. I think then, can we get siege works? Get a catapult maker, I think. It would be good to get at least one region, you know, that can get them. So, we'll go for that. And I don't think the school is quite necessary just now. Although that, well, it kind of is, but that would be like all of our money then spent. And there's a very large army there building. So we just need to kind of enhance what we've got over here. Then we can send the bad damaged units. We can send them away. And we don't have to keep them here anymore. Get them retrained as well. And, oh, we had these guys over here all along. Well, these guys aren't massively useful against... Well, we'll send them over here anyway. It doesn't really matter. We just need the units or the men. Because I think now that we've managed to hold on to Territoros, you know, I feel a lot better about that. And Hardenor as well. So I think we're relatively safe down here. Of course, Dol Amroth is in a bit of a pickle, but it is what it is. We've got all these guys in the forts. We've seen, like, what they come in the evasions with. Like, their armies aren't very, very, like, powerful or anything. We can certainly hold them off. Over there, we don't need to reinforce that at all. So, but having said that, how many more units do we need to send to defeat Mordor? I mean, bear in mind that a lot of these guys are going to be sent back. So we are basically building a brand new army. And yeah, so actually, yeah, there's defeats, particularly the one against the Lone Orc. That definitely did harm us, well, for many, many turns, as I said, when it happened. Which is why I was so peeved. Right, so Faramir is on his way over there. And the rest of our money... Well, shall we have a look if we've actually got any need for any more units? Where did that one Isengard army go? Oh, was that him? Captain Zagrash? Yeah, I think it was. So he's gone back over there. And so we'd probably need to get a few more units over there to help out Herluin, because he might struggle otherwise. Unless Zagrash decides to go and attack him, then that would be pretty good. So now, I think what we could even start thinking about, this might be a bit ballsy of me, but Ennard Wythe, of course, when Isengard goes down, I hope that Rohan at least attacks, well, they're probably going to attack Dunling because they're at war, but if they also were to attack Ennard Wythe, then for that, these guys are going to be very good because they don't have a whole lot of armor, so actually that 5 missile attack, rather, it's going to turn out quite nice. So we're going to pop in one of those, and also I'm just going to send them over there. We've got a severe lack of infantry, and I think if I'm just going to merge, because we've got 1, 2, we've got like 2.5 units of melee infantry there, so I'd really want to send some more over there, so let's just pop them in the queue, and yeah, it's not fantastic, but it's okay, it'll do. So these guys, they're coming over here for armor. Who here can move? You, and you. And also you, and you. Right. Now, well, the spears, I think... but let's not overthink it. Just go over there. Just go. just get out of here. Just get out of here. So I was thinking, you see... with them being spears, they might be more handy to have against Harad and co. But, you know, if we continue on in our travels over here, eventually we will get to the Easterlings and can from the back door. And from there, obviously, you will need more spears. So I think let's just end the turn. And finally, we make it to the 100th turn. Belfalas besiege. So, yeah, that's not good for Dol Amroth, of course. And we failed a mission. I don't care, but I did kind of forget about our fleet over here. And, well, can we just get into that port there? There we go, because we can't get in there since it's blockaded. But can then have come back with Dumbra, and I also saw the army that came from over here. They're just, like, right here somewhere? Somewhere? Well, maybe it's that one there. No, it's probably somewhere hiding over here, but I don't want to search for it now. Let's just pop him back there. And recruitment report, we got loads. Fanulon became a large town. Oh, okay. I forgot about that as well, but that's marginally useful. I mean, you can now get a barracks there. That is good. How much does Merchant's Wharf give us? So it'll go up to 1161 and 1161. Yeah, it'll give a decent amount, but it costs a lot. So let's not for now. Perhaps getting the Steward's Hall is best next, but equally, we don't really have that much money. We need to kill off some of our units, but we're in the process of doing that. We're in the process of doing that. So you go over there. Faramir, he's still plodding away, and that's 7 turns. And right, let's see then who's coming out of this army. You're coming out. You're coming out, and maybe I'll just pause the record. BRB. Well, it's certainly not the prettiest army, but I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And Boromir is going to be marching out, and he's going to go and take Seregost. So that's our first army gone. It's got a decent amount of anti-infantry, anti-cavalry, and anti-missiles. So I'm pretty happy with that. So the rest of you, I think you're going to come down to Morigost, actually. And yeah, I mean, these guys don't have to necessarily go anywhere. They can just stay in there. Anything else in here that particularly needs... I mean, the rest of these, they're okay to remain, and they can just be backup. And, in fact, so can those guys. They don't need to go anywhere. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, let's just merge them. Actually, then you do come out. And you're all going to march back home. And Iorthon... Oh, you're going as well. We don't want you. Iorthon is going to come and he's going to garrison Morigost, whilst then Iorthon is going to come down to Thaurband. Let's just have Argileb come and check this place out. Is there Ringwraith in here? No, there's just Gash. He's looking absolutely gash. Oh, jeez. But he'll easily take that. In fact, even with what he's got there, I think. So I think what we'll do is we'll just pop Iorthon in there, and he'll probably be okay to hold the public order there, hopefully, and then he can just go and take that. And then these guys, well, they're not really needed to go down to Thaurband then. We'll just send them out to Boromir. We're just going to have a steady supply stream, and that'll be that. I think, well, it'd be interesting to see what Rune do, if they come out and attack us or not. But that's something to... Well, we'll see what happens. Obviously, we're going to get a lot of these guys killed, probably. And then there's going to be, like, the last stand. At some point, that's going to pop up. So, for that, we will need those troops. But, yeah, so... Not a whole lot is happening in this turn. I'm just making sure that we've got everything done. Let's just retrain what we can, predominantly. Can we get any Lasarnic Axemen? No, we got them pretty recently, and let's just retrain you, and you. What's happening then over here? Over here. Ooh, so Isengard have set Captain Lagrad over there. 9 more turns. Right, well, we can get these guys... We'll wait for that Gondorian archer to train, and then we'll send some reinforcements over there and see if we can actually go and assault that. It might be quite interesting to see that. And that would just be Bregnas. But let's check it out on the next turn. I'm just going to pop you back in there. There we go. And off we go. Ah, a suitable husband. We are taking this guy. We're in need of a couple of extra generals. So, oh, and he's gone all the way over there. Somewhere where we didn't particularly need any more generals. So, I mean, he's 16. So, how would you like to come over here and ply your trade down here in the south? You're going to probably eventually get an army. And in fact, maybe now is the time to actually start sending more units. We don't, like, we're sending so many units over here. We perhaps don't need them all. Do we have a spy? Or is that the only spy we've got? I think that probably is. Well, Boromir is just going to go up into the unknown, but he's got a pretty good army. So, I don't feel too bad doing this, but... no, he'll be fine, he'll be fine. He'll be able to take out anything that Mordor... Even if they've got great beasts, which I highly doubt. Like, we've got pikemen. We've got Gondor cavalry as well, skilled against mounts. I don't know if that actually works against... It's only against horses, so... But we do have Mountain Guard as well. Yeah, I'll be fine. Do we have Lebanon Marines there? We don't. Ooh, probably should have kept some of them, because javelins are obscenely good against elephants, which the great beasts are. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do at all. All of you come out and let's go to Thaurband, shall we? And hopefully they don't attack our guy in there. Right, let's pop a watchtower there. And off we go. Hopefully that army there doesn't just make a beeline for Morigost, because... I mean, we can send some units over there, I guess, but... I mean, we'll monitor the situation, so that's 6 more turns. And, oh, I just realised we're on the 101st turn. We've played... Well, this is actually 100 turns now that we've played, because, of course, we start on the first turn, believe it or not. So, Zorzagar has come round here. I did see, like, it shows the arrow for their intended path, and it's coming down here to Linhir. Oh, sorry. Is that in, No, it's just Linhir, not Linhir. But Kelefarn is there to waylay him, and he should be able to beat that. But perhaps we've got these forces over here. We just need that extra general, and we could actually muster a bit of an army over here. Because a second army over here would certainly help us to clear out. Like, we could send another one down here, take that, and then immediately give it over to Dol Amroth. Make sure that they get that. But over here, then, in Isengard, we have the happy thing happen where... Let's have a look at what they've got. Okay, so they've... How good are these? 7-Eleven? I realise that's like a shop in... it's like a corner shop or something in America. I don't know what you'd really call it. And what do you have? Oh, you've got... Oh, these are pretty good. I reckon we could fight this and win. Although they're coming all the way from over there, so maybe not. They might bug out and then they won't turn up, and then we can't win this. Let's just play it safe, because I don't want them to get any kind of foothold. I do not want them to be allowed to come back. So, we're going to go over there with... that's pretty good. Don't take those. Take those. We're going up against infantry here, so we don't want any bloody spears. So we'll take all that. Now, of course, they could come around here and attack Derwath, since we do share a border. I wonder if Ugluk is actually still in there. That would be quite interesting to see that fall. But the Westfold is still within the hands of Isengard, but it is about to fall, perhaps. Although they've got a lot of units, perhaps they're very, very damaged. We don't know. Right, so these guys, they've all got the armor. I think... Do we need to send them over here? I'm not so sure we do. I think Mordor are out of the game. It's just really, what are Khand going to do? And on that note, and on that bombshell, I think the only thing we should be sending out there is perhaps anything against Khand. And... Well, let's just put them in the fort. And... Oh, that's our very first unit of these Fountain Guard. These, then... We'll just put some units over there as well. I think we're safe, really, for now. We don't need to be sending any more over there. Perhaps we do, but the amount of money that we're obviously spending is obscene on army upkeep. Let's just have a look how much that is. Yeah, army upkeep is 33,000. I don't think I've... Actually, I definitely have had that amount before. Like, playing as Northern Dunedain themselves, like, you end up making obscene money. Like, you've got more money than you can spend with them. Like, it just spirals out of control, really. Around this point in the campaign, and probably will happen to us as well very shortly, but yeah, let's not be too... Ooh, let's get them. Ooh, let's get them. Oh, and this is how I probably spend all my money. Well, we've got all these guys retraining, and we want all the shinies. So, yeah, you just come over here, and same with you. Just keep following Mr. Boromir over there, and or we'll be fine. Let's end the... Wait, were we besieged by anyone? No, we weren't. Interesting. Whew. Let's go. Now, down here in the south, this is not what I was hoping would really happen. What to do? Well, I've given it some thought. Just, yeah, there's nothing here. Now, what we could do is like, oh, I didn't retrain those. We could march down here, take Ride. However, that would then leave Oros wide open, and of course they are within one turn's march of Oros. They may... I don't think they're going to go for Banwilond. I don't think they do that. I don't think they would do that because they don't border it. I think they always go for Linhir from this region. Like, Banwilond is... For some reason or other, they don't go for Banwilond, I don't think, until Linhir goes down. And that's something that I've certainly found out myself in this campaign. So the only way we're going to be able to hold on to this and take that is if we move some units from over here. But of course, then there's a chance that someone just comes up from over here. So, how about we bring... Did we have some... Oh, the spears went on the other side of the river. It doesn't necessarily matter. Do we have some in here? We do. Well, we're going to start sending these guys in this direction. So, you four go in there, and then the other... Oh, bloody hell. Which ones were they? Right, so then these four, they're coming down here. We're going to put them in Haldanur. And then we're going to take 4... you know, good units, perhaps these Lebanon Marines and whatnot. They're going to go into Territoros and then, or maybe a few more actually. They're going to go into Territoros, and then we've got like we'll have a semi-stack go down there, take Territoride, and then perhaps then we might even be able to go down and take Imlad Karnan as well, and we might be able to start making some steady inroads into. Down into the Southlands as well, and that'd be fantastic. Which is a lot sooner than I thought we'd be able to do that, given the fact that we've obviously got most of our armies over here. Right, so let's go let's just take out. Well, it doesn't really matter who comes out. You guys just go there. So Faramir can go in there, and then the 4 units that were in here. Well, I can't remember who it was that was actually part of the 4 units. Well, we can't do it anyway. Right, so well, we'll do it next turn. We can like take out some units from over there. So it's 5 more turns, and oh, we don't even have the ballista. Let's just get 3 rams because you only need rams against the Blackgate. Because siege towers do not work, nor do ladders. But oh, sorry, and but, well, anyway, it doesn't really matter because we'll be fighting them when they sally out. Right, so, Boromir. That chap there looks like he's fancying that, but we're just going to come over here. I can't really be bothered to concern myself with such a pitiful army. We're just going to keep on, we're just going to go straight for Seregost. We've got a ballista, so we can just go straight in there. We don't need to concern ourselves with puny Mordor armies like that. And Iorthon, I mean, he's 2 turns away from there. You're going to come down here. Wow, look at that. Our movement range is appalling in Mordor because, of course, there is a trait, I'm pretty sure, here somewhere. I might have just gone past it. I'm not entirely sure. Mordor's Ash. There we go. Minus 15% movement points. Yeah, so presumably anyone apart from... Oh, look at that! Denethor not himself. They've missed an S there. Questioning the mental health of our leader. Does Boromir have something like that as well? Let's have a look at Boromir over here. Let's come down here. Nervous of it. Yeah. So wow, that's actually... That's... Yeah, everyone just makes less money. All of our governors make less money, and we've got negative troop morale. It doesn't necessarily matter with such a good commander here. Like, units tend to have, it's an arbitrary number, but like elite units tend to have about 20, I believe, in the region of 20 morale, and like trash have like, I think Snagger have like 10. So, but oh, look at that! This man simply walked into Mordor. Oh, brilliant. But he gets +1 to his bodyguard size. I don't think that seems to be doing a whole lot. Let's have a look at it. See, I find that hilarious that they've put that in there. There's definitely something new. Does Faramir have something as well? Let's just. I know this probably isn't the insane gameplay that you probably came here to watch, but actually, if you're coming here for insane gameplay, then you're probably on the wrong channel because I'm not the best. Interesting. I thought that would maybe had been renowned victor. Useless attacker, probably because because he's done so many sally outs, but he's got urban protector and urban attacker. Oh no, sorry, oh Jesus, I can't see. Offers training. Right, dislikes Mordor. Herp derp. Denethor not himself and Mordor's ash. Okay, well he's got nothing there apart from the fact that he's an absolute useless attacker. See, there are drawbacks from doing so many sally out battles. Right, so the plan is then to move some troops around here. We'll have a bit of a conga line, and if they do come and attack us here, then we've got some units here, and indeed we've got Knights of the Silver Swan as well. So we probably shouldn't really be that worried. In fact, let's get these because like we'll get them. We'll want them whenever we can. Right, so let's if I can just click on them, let's go in here. Should we attack him? We've only got the. Yeah, we'll be fine to take them, I think. Yeah, well, let's get a decent battle in here. Right, command this army in battle, sure. They may not appear because I feel like they might just bug out because they are right in the corner, and I think there's some mountains over there, but we shall see.
Don't let them any further.
Now, as I have just set up, I realise that they do have crossbows, but they aren't actually even doing what I thought they would. So let's just knock down this gate, shall we? So, yeah, we're hitting perfectly fine there. So we're just going to wait for this to go down. I thought perhaps if those crossbows had been on the walls here, you know, this is actually one of the most defensible walls. Even though they've got no towers, look at that. I don't think they get arcing shots if they shoot over this. Whereas, oh, that's quite loud in my ear. Have we knocked it down yet? No. But, you know, when you normally shoot off the walls of a castle, you've got those, I forgot there is an actual word for those, you know, like the rectangles that kind of jut out and like allow archers a more defensible location then to shoot at the enemy without getting shot themselves. Well, this here, you know, that makes it very good to just shoot straight at the enemy without doing the dodgy arcing shots. So, well, we've knocked that down. We can obviously just let Rohan do all the work, but we're not just going to do that because that's a bit boring. We're going to go in with all of our infantry primarily, and Irluin is probably going to do nothing, and perhaps neither is the ballista. Right, who are we sending in first? Let's send in the soldier battalions, which are at the ready, and in fact, let's just run them in there. We don't particularly care about these guys. They're only spears. Like, who really cares? So, they are the grunts here today. Oh, wait, what? Uruk-hai crossbowmen? Going up on the walls? What madness is this? I think the Gondor militia, they're going to be sacrificed taking them out. What are their melee attack and defense? 5 and 18. Wait, is that 2 units? 119? No, that is 1 unit, I think. Oh, this is bonkers. Come on, guys. Come over here. Quick. Well, actually, this allows us to show off that amazing... Oh, my word. That is going to do so much damage. So, yeah. Missile units, just run in here real quick. And Gondor militia, get up over there. In fact, let's bring the other Gondor militia as well. They're being sacrificed somewhat today. Because... I mean, none of these units particularly matter if we keep them or not. Like, we can get, like, Gondor infantry now, even over here. So, like, we can churn these guys out, no problem. And, I mean, we can't really. We haven't got an unlimited supply, but we've got a decent amount of them. So, they've got Dunlending horsemen over there, Orc defenders. Let's just move up like so. And, Ballista, why don't you come in? We can maybe give you some use. And archers, I can't remember. I mean, this kind of looks a bit deceptive in its... Like, that is actually quite a long distance to fire, so, you know, they might not have the range to do so. We shall have a look and see how that goes. In here, actually, you can charge somewhat. So, in fact, let's not bring all of them in. Let's just bring Hirlu in, because why not? So, those Uruk-hai bodyguard or crossbows, they're no longer firing. We've got the Hirim on the way. And can we shoot at anything over here? Like, what is... Oh, you can shoot over there. Brilliant. So, do that. And then, when they come at us, we shall have our spears ready on hand, no matter where they decide to go. They're coming over here, are they? I think they are. So, yeah, we're more than capable of taking them out. And we've got Gondor infantry over here. They're pretty good. Oh, we've got more Gondor militia over here. Right then. You fellas shoot over there. Where are you going? Wait, who are you? Oh! They're our allies. Okay. Hello and welcome. Congratulations for being on the winning side now. Because, like, you used to absolutely suck. Before I showed up, you were toast. Right, in fact, all the archers, just stop what you're doing. We don't want to be just firing at our enemies. Although apparently they're okay firing. They're not stopping over there. What am I going to do then? So there's all of our units. They've got peasant scouts just against that. Perhaps let's just use defensive stance. Can we get a charge in over here? Yes. Not the best. It's not the best. It's not something I would call brutal. Not one jot. But if we can just fire at the Uruk-hai bodyguards, I mean, it's not really going to do a whole lot, is it? Because they've got so much armor. So I don't even know why I'm bothering. Just go in there, melee. Let's just speed this up. And watch this. Maybe on 2x speed so we actually can see something. Yeah. Don't even be firing. Can we get Hirluin round the back over here? Perhaps that will improve our battle experience. Perhaps get a cheeky charge in over here. Is that going to be a charge? Is it going to be a charge? It's not going to be a charge. So it's going to be absolutely useless. Absolutely useless. But they've only got Orc defenders. We've won over there by the looks of it. Almost, anyway. Perhaps we could get a charge in on the Orc defenders. Fingers crossed.
If we continue like this,
I mean, if we just need a charge, basically. We just. Why can't you charge?
we've lost control of the castle.
Right, you're just gonna stay in there. All of our infantry, then, or just all of you, just come over here and just get into melee, and we should wrap this up. I don't want to go on 6x speed because I get like negative frames with my potato laptop. But I'm gonna just maybe. Yeah, see you in a bit. Well, in the intervening period, when I was waiting for this battle to finish, I thought, you know what, let's just count how many steps there are to the top of the Orthanc. And here we are. It's very high, isn't it? It's very high. Ooh, quite scary. Imagine if you were just hanging off the edge. Yeah, no thank you. I think there is actually... Maybe I'll put it in this video if I remember to do it. But I'm fairly sure in the appendices or in Unfinished Tales it does actually tell you how many steps there are in the Tower of the Orthanc. Certainly how many windows there are. I'm fairly sure it will tell you that. But you can do that just by the camera if you kind of back it up like this. Like I'm not doing anything other than just using the arrow keys here, just going slightly forward, and eventually you'll get to the top here. Ooh, look at that shadow. I wonder what the time is. Wait, hang on. So that's north. Well, I don't think it will actually work quite as sundial, but let's just say it's late afternoon, because that is a long shadow. But I suppose it's a very tall building, but equally the sun isn't particularly high up, so there's that as well. Who are we even fighting anymore? Let's just use defensive stance, perhaps that will help us. I don't know who's fighting, but there's the Uruk-hai bodyguard there. Just go in and fight. Just go and kill them. And yeah, you as well. Just get involved. Well, it does look like we're just gonna win. We did just win on timeout. I'll try and sound a bit more excited, but that just takes so long. Right, let's end the battle.
This is a clear
And we actually didn't get as many kills as the Rohirrim. But they also got a lot more of theirs. Well, not actually. Well, yeah, we just sacrificed some of our units. But not the best showing from the Gondor militia. They got absolutely annihilated by those Uruk-hai crossbowmen. Praise the Lord that we don't have to fight them again. Oh, we took it. Excellent. And we are going to kill everyone because that is a huge amount of people. And, oh, look at that. Sack money, though. Sack money. But no, we're going to kill everyone. They've got a mining network. Excellent. So, I believe that is a gold mine or two. Oh, it's a gold mine and an iron mine. That's pretty good. And that's already at tier 2. We've got an Orthanc stone. The Orthanc stone. And the Orthanc itself just comes with... well, we can get a diplomat there, should we wish. So, oh, there we go. A flight of 27 stones. Oh, wait. No. That's not what I was looking for. Oh, does it say 4 many-sided collar, 500 feet? That is approximately, what's that? So 100 feet is about 30 meters. So times 5, 150 meters. Quick maths, pretty slow. It's about 150 meters anyway. It's not exactly, but it's a decent estimate. And then, well, it doesn't actually say how many steps there are there. Perhaps somewhere else it does. Right. And anything else? Anything else? Archer range? No. We can... Oh, Brawler's Hall. Goodbye. Carpenter's Guild House. Excellent. We can obviously keep hold of that. And get rid of the Beast Training Grounds. Everything else is just fine and dandy. And this is so built up already. I do like it when it's like that. Absolutely fantastic. And they've even got a foundry here for the tier 4. Yes, so there we have it. We've got Isengard, and I think I'm just going to call it Angrenost because I'm super edgy. Well, it's not really edgy, but that's just the name for the tower. Right, there we go. And what? Prince Éomer? He is the... I wonder who the king is. Is it Theoden? I haven't actually seen Theoden in a while. Perhaps he died. And Dread is the king now, but we'll maybe see him around. But now, of course, it is down to the Dunlendings, really, that the Rohirrim have to deal with. And they've taken the Westfold. So Rohan is now completely under the rule of Rohan itself. For now, anyway. We might accidentally wipe them out later on, but it may or may not happen. It is probably going to happen. But Bregnas, that then is the capital. I think they do actually get a stack then, Isengard, for us taking Isengard itself. But, you know, they're probably going to first go for Eisenrun. Or they might go for Derwath, we shall have to see. But I'm not really that bothered if they do. I think we can certainly hold them off for a time. And Rohan will come and help us, especially now that all the wars for them are over here. Let's just have a look here on the diplomacy scroll. And go to Rohan. And they are indeed at war with the Dunlendings. And the Dunlendings are at war with Rohan. The Goblins of Moria as well. Oh, and the Remnants of Angmar. Oh, they're going to get screwed here then. Perhaps the clans of Enedwyth will pounce upon them, since they see that they're in their weakened state. Now that we've got a bit extra money, well, there's nothing really to spend it on. So, Territoros, what would you like? Perhaps if we got a garrison for you, that might help a little bit. Or we could get that stronghold. It's not going to happen, though, is it? I could put it in, but I'm not positive. It might just be a waste of money because it will take forever. So let's just put it in. Let's just put it in because for now, anyway, no one's coming to attack it. We can always take it out if it looks like that is required. And then for the rest of that, let's just make sure we actually do these retrainings. Because we do need these men. Absolutely need these men. Get those, and that's probably just for armor. That's for weapon upgrades, not massively useful. And let's just go through here. I think we've already moved these. You're actually... I'm just going to move you back. I don't want you to get attacked or anything like that. Right, let's end the turn another time. Ah! Isengard do indeed get a stack. Isengard has fallen. The Tower of Iorthon and all its secrets have been stolen from Saruman. Well, he's dead. It certainly would hinder that. And I'm fairly certain it spawns right around there. So maybe it comes next turn. Maybe. Maybe. And what we could do is go straight for Bregnas. But what do we have in here? I'm just going to merge. I don't want to look at all those dirty units. And let's get the school going in there. That is slowly going to build up, and it's going to be fantastic. Now, of course, we've got Derwath there, but now we'll have also Ongrenost over yonder. So we'll have two really good military recruitment hubs over here to take on much of Enid Wythe, should they want a piece of us. And I'm sure they will. Callan had also got the catapult maker. Something that I'd like to get then are the siege works. Something I've never really played with is the trebuchet. They are absolutely dog levels of accuracy, but they obviously do a lot of damage. Yeah, they do more than the catapult. Wow. But I mean, if it's going to kill that unit, it's going to kill it regardless of if it does 50 or 100 damage. So actually, that doesn't really make much difference. Wait, I was looking at the wrong thing, wasn't I? I was looking at attack versus buildings. Well, in which case it's exactly the same as a ballista. However, the one thing about a trebuchet is that they've got absurd range. I can't remember. Well, as I've not ever played them, I'm positive that it's longer than a catapult. Catapults and ballista or ballistae, they have the same range, but like a trebuchet is like 50% on that. But also, you know, just for taking out particularly the Ardenaeum and the Haradrim like cities and whatnot, we are going to want some siege so we can destroy the towers and not have to do the usual spiel of waiting out. Right, so that's 4 more turns. And end of turn report. We actually made some money thanks to what we did over there. Oh, you're coming over here as well. Oh, in which case, let's just send all of these guys over there. Just take them all. Go. That's actually a pretty decent army. And I totally forgot to move these, didn't I? Oh, we lost a turn there. Perhaps. Let's just attack him. Now we can move a bit further. I just want to... What the hell? That is a large army. Luckily, though, that is a large army of not a whole lot of importance. Like, yeah, they've got some Black Uruks, but this is their last... This is like their last territory in Mordor. Once we take Seregost, they've got nothing left. Nothing. Apart from what's at the Black Gate. And if they get a Last Stand army. However, that Last Stand army, once we take Seregost and Thaurband over here, it's going to pop up somewhere around here, maybe. I don't know. Somewhere around there. And then it's going to want to wander to a region and attack that's like a region which it borders. So currently they've got Emyn Wheel over there and the Black Gate. The Black Gate will go in like 4 more turns. So they're just going to try and make their way over there, and then they're never going to make it through here. They're going to try and like walk through here or something. And they're just never going to attack like Cirith Ungol or something because they don't border that region. So, and then it's going to go rebel. So I don't know. It's going to be pretty annoying. We might have to destroy it or something.
Ready your weapons.
So you're moving down here. And let's make these final movements before we pop off. I certainly did forget to move these units as well, which is a real pain. Oh no! Okay, these guys... No, they were moved. They were. Right, so can you just come on over? And then these guys, you're making the next step in that journey. Could get some paved roads here, make this a bit quicker, but it already takes like 2 turns. So, I think the plan for now is get this to be a stronghold, which is going to be 5 more turns, approximately the same time it's going to take for us to, or for me to like figure out what units I want to send over there, get them in there, and then, what's your name, Halon over there, he's going to come down here, take Terith Ride, and perhaps the next wave of units, perhaps when we've retrain those fellas over there, we can bring Escaldor over there. He's going to come and take Imlad Karnen, and then we're going to slowly start coming on over here. If we can make it to Final Bell over there, that would be grand, but that's wishful thinking, considering what is happening over here. I don't think they're actually going to attack us, but if they do,
I will not waste words on you.
I'd imagine we'd be okay. I mean, we could put these guys in there as well. I'll have a think about that over the course of the end turn, or the next... Oh, and we've got all these guys coming. Oh, and we've got these as well. Oh, we are so... I was going to say something. Oh, it's going well, I think. It's going well. So let's just have a look around here. So Dunyard is there. Rohan's going balls deep over there, aren't they? Wow. And in there they've got Huntmaster Bracker with his so mighty Eisenmack Axeman. Let's bring you down over here to Bregnas. We'll have a look at what they've got over there. But thank you very much for watching, because I'm leaving it there. This has been quite the whirlwind. We've played, I think, what was that, 5 turns? That's way more than the average, because I play extremely slowly, because I like to talk a lot. But do comment, as always. I do enjoy reading them. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going with Gandalf. Good day.